For Salatul Dhuhr, as for the Dhuhr prayer, the time for the commencement of Dhuhr prayer is Hina Tamilu Shamsu and Kabidi Sama. When the sun passes the middle of the sky, the horizon. What does this mean? The ulama have mentioned, and Shaykh Sālih Uthaymīn alayhi rahmatullah mentioned this in Al-Mumti'. He said, there are two ways to calculate the time for Salatul Dhuhr. The first is to go local. How do you go local? When you realize that the sun has started rising in the morning, get a stick or a pole, put it in the ground. Make sure it stands. It could be an iron, it could be a stick, anything. Just put it in the ground. You realize that when the sun starts rising from the east, the shadow of the object you place in the ground will start falling to the west. The sun is rising from the east, the shadow will start growing and falling to the west. The shadow will start increasing as the sun rises. When the sun rises up to a level, the shadow will begin to decrease. Why? Because the sun is going away from it. So the farther the sun is from the object, the smaller the shadow will begin to grow. Right? When the sun reaches the horizon, it will be still. Then the sun starts falling to the west. The shadow will start growing towards the east. You know, that is the anti-clockwise now. The moment you see the shadow fall to the east of the object, Salatul Dhuhr has commenced. Because it means that the sun has left the horizon, it is now advancing towards the west. So you see the shadow fall towards the east, time of Salatul Dhuhr has commenced. This is how to know the time for Salat al-Dhuhr. Just know the east and the west. You can use your compass, and it's even easier. When you use that, you start see the sun rising from somewhere, that is the east. The other side is the west. So get an object. You can try this tomorrow. When we were in school, in 2007, I was in 300 level at the time. We used biro with Professor Kapuri. We use biro. Then Alikmo has not been, there is no ground tile. What do you call this thing? Interlock again. There was no interlock. There was no interlock. So it was sandy, so we placed the biro in the ground, and it told us to be noticing the biro. So we're very close to the biro, we're looking at it, how it was growing, falling towards the west. Then it started coming down. The shadow will first grow because the sun is closer. The moment the sun starts rising up, the shadow will be decreasing because the sun is going farther and farther away from it. So that was how we know the time for Salatul Dhuhr. But if you want to use your calculator, it's also very easy. How would you know time for Salatul Dhuhr? You need to know two things. One, when does Fajr appear in the morning? Number two, when does the sun set in the evening? You calculate the hours, you divide it by 2, that is time for Salatul Dhuhr. So let us assume that Fajr appears at 6 a.m. for example. 6 a.m. Fajr appears. 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. right? Salatul Maghrib. So you have 7. It should be 6. 7 is 1 hour. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 10 hours, Abi. 5, 6, 12 hours. Then you have 6:30. If you divide this by 2, it means by 12:15 p.m. Salatul Dhuhr has entered. Is this clear or you are confused? It's clear. So we have 12 hours point 30 minutes, Abi. So you have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, that is half of the 12 hours. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have this. Divide the 30 by 2. 12:15 p.m. Salatul Dhuhr. That's how you calculate. So if it is 6 a.m. in the morning to 7 p.m. in the evening, calculate the number of hours, palm into 2. The middle number is the time for Salatul Dhuhr. As simple as that. Is this clear? So this is how you know the time for Salat al-Dhuhr. And so from that moment, the Salat has started until the time for Asr.